Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. So recently one of my subscribers asked me how he could maybe send me a replay or two. So if you didn't know already, I'm going to put it on the screen here, but it's at snugsonblitz@proton.me. So go ahead and send them over. And he sent me two replays and we're going to go through them because they're both quite interesting for very, very different reasons. In the first game, he's using the KV4, so let me give you a quick review of the tank, and then we'll jump right into the first game. So, overall, good. Gun. Good. Armor. Great. Maneuverability. Meh. I mean, it's a super heavy, right? So, what do you expect? And with that, let's jump right into the first game. Okay, so looking at the lineups, I think my sub got really lucky because the only tank that can pen him easily will be the RHM. They've got three mediums, the Lorraine, the Indian, and the T-54 Light. All three of them will struggle massively to pen this guy from the front, so yeah, you're going to see what unfolds. But it is a good game, and I think the KV4 is a very powerful tank against the right enemy lineup. And this is one of them. Sometimes you just have an enemy lineup that's going to work for your tank. You're like, yes. For example, you're in a Sheridan and they have no light tanks on their team. That allows you to outspot them and nuke them at the same time. Unfortunately, his team has decided to split up in a big way. You've got one guy sitting all the way at the back in a sniper position that is not very useful most games. You have two guys hoping some tanks go to B and so that they can hit them. Yeah, not ideal. And the Lorraine has decided to push on up. My sub is thinking about backing up and going after him, but he wisely makes the decision to leave him alone and just continue on forward, because that's what you need to be doing, especially against this team. Pushing forward. You are the strongest big boy of the bunch. Don't sit back. Yeah, nice shot there. And soon the bounces will commence. There's the first bounce. Okay, so that's one. IS here, another shot, easy. Okay, so they've lost one tank. Not good news. All of his teammates are sitting way at the back. So it's really up to my sub here. Another bounce there. That's two. Another bounce coming here. There we go. Now, I did say his teammates weren't doing a great job, but they have been able to whittle down the enemy tanks, so that's good news. And another two bounces there, so we're up to 5 right now. And the T-54's decided, you know what, I'm out of here. They've gotten rid of another tank, that's good news. And he has 4 tanks in front of him. 3 tanks, I stand corrected. Here comes the T-54, can he get a shot in? That's another bounce. And here's the Indian, and another bounce. I think that's 7 and the T-29, and another bounce. Here's the T-54, and somebody hit him, and there was another bounce there, and another bounce. I mean, oh my goodness, this guy is just going to town. Another bounce. I'm counting 10. It might be wrong. I might be off by 1. Come on. And another bounce. So, I mean, what a great display of using your armor. There it comes. Another bounce. So, oh my goodness. And another bounce. That's what you want to do in the KV4. Just point your tank at them, maybe angle a little bit, especially if they're lower tier or they have those lightly calibered guns. They're gonna struggle to pen you if they're not good players, and if they're not using gold shells a lot of times, yeah, there's no way they're hitting you. So wow, 3,000, hold on a second here, 3,952 damage I believe, and 3,915 blocked damage. A masterful game. I think that deserves, yeah, a mastery. However, not everybody appreciates good gameplay. As you can see, the M4 did great as well. But on the enemy team, the T-54 Light right at the bottom there with 127 damage was not happy with the KV4. So after the game, he actually invited him to platoon. His name is one of those player 1-3 whatever. So the sub thought that it was one of his clanmates and accepted the platoon. So get ready. Here comes the T-54, and yeah, he decides to block him. Okay, no big deal. It happens. Sometimes Wi-Fi issues. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not Wi-Fi issues. It's you being a little bitch. Yes, Mr. T-54 Light. The T-54 is just going to use his speed to prevent the Emil from getting into the battle, thereby taking 2 tanks off the battlefield and all but guaranteeing a loss unless the enemy team has AFKs or they're just the worst players ever. And this is really sad because the T-54 just lost the game. And now he's going to lose a second game out of spite that he just didn't play well against the KV4. I mean, gee whiz. It's a shame my subscriber didn't take the KV4 again because he could just shove this guy out of the way. The Emil, I guess, just doesn't have the power to push the T-54 into danger. That's a shame. And so we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to skip to the end here. Unsurprisingly, it was a defeat. Pretty sad state of affairs, all because the guy just hated losing so badly. And the guy, I mean, let's take a quick look at his stats. He has, what was it, 33,000 battles, 49%. Dude, renamed user, blah, 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 blah. You're a scumbag. Need I say more? Anyway, that's all I got for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Give me a sub if you really like. Really appreciate it. If not, well, whatever. And, well, I'll see you next time. Snugs on Blitz, out.